what is a credit default swap? It's basically a type of insurance against default here that a company can buy. So one party purchases protection from another party against losses from the default of a borrower. Again, it's effectively insurance against a company defaulting, and the price of that insurance for Credit Suisse is now basically blowing out here. Another way to measure that is to look at the different curves, the credit default swap curve, if you will. It's inverted. That means it costs more to protect against an immediate default instead of a default down the line. That's another sign of distress when it comes to Credit Suisse. So there are a lot of different measures of concern and distress that is being felt at the bank here. The chairman of the bank, Axel Lehmann, saying at a conference that government help isn't a topic here, that they're not looking for government assistance.
Because it's understood?
I don't know, or because they don't think they're in that much trouble, or it's unclear. But I do want to kind of piece through how we got to this level, because people in the U.S. don't necessarily follow Credit Suisse that closely, but it is a large bank. It is its assets are more than $550 billion or so compared to Silicon Valley Bank at around $200 billion. So the timeline is long here. It goes back even further than this when you look at some of the issues. But Tidjane Thiam became the CEO, and he was the person who was meant, he was an outsider. He was not Swiss. He was meant to sort of turn things around. And then the company just got hit by various external and internal frauds. He ended up having to be forced to step down in 2020. And then in 2021, there were the failures of a couple of hedge funds and capital firms that were really tied to Credit Suisse, Greensill Capital, Archegos Capital, and that really then accelerated, I guess you could say, some of the issues at Credit Suisse.